Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine. I have a 10 card spread here for you. This is going to be a reading about Shanann Watts, her final thoughts and feelings of what happened to her, what her husband did to her and her kids. This was highly requested. Someone's been asking me to do this, so I finally decided I was going to do it. And I shuffled, I premeditated for a long while, spoke with the spirits, see if I can get in contact with her or just pick up her energy. All right. Don't forget, y'all, this video is not made for kids. If you're under the age of 18, please click off now. My camera is moving back and forth. I don't know why. I think it's the energy here because I'm not touching it. So there's energy here. You see how it's moving back and forth. It's picking up a lot of energy here. So yeah. So if you see the camera moving around like that, it's not me doing it, y'all. There's an energy here. Okay. I am protected by the blood of Jesus. I do not accept any demonic spirits here in my home, in my mind, my body, my soul. Okay, let's say that now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Give me a big thumbs up. Sorry about my nail. It looks bad. So we're just going to ignore that right there. All right, let's get started with the video. I asked the cards and the spirits, what are Shanann Watts' final thoughts and feelings about what happened to her and her husband? Or what happened to her, or why her husband did what he did. I just want to pick up her energy and see where her thoughts are. See if she can come in and give us an answer. This was the first card that fell out. This literally is the Queen of Cups, and it represents her. It represents her. Okay. The queen is sitting up high on a throne, and she's still the queen, still wearing the crown, still magnificent. But she's surrounded by turbulent water. That water that you see all around, that's wavy down at the bottom here, that represents turbulent times. Okay, so as she's saying, as the years went by, she noticed subtle abuse. Okay, so yeah, I promise I'm not making the camera do that. It's doing it by itself. It's going in and out. I don't know if you can see it, but it's doing it by itself. She noticed subtle abuse. She was in her mind about it and in her feelings about it, but she would never speak about it. She loved her husband very, very much. She didn't want nothing to tear their marriage apart, but she would notice little things, certain words that he would say, certain things that he would do that was very, very subtle abuse to her, but she always ignored it. She never talked about it. That's why this cup is closed. If you notice, the cups represents emotions and feelings and thoughts and stuff like that, but it's closed. So when it's closed, that represents that she kept it to herself. She never spoke about it or talked to him about anybody else until towards the end, when she found out that he was seeing someone else. Okay, and I am hearing that it wasn't the first time. That's the time that she found out about the other woman, but I am hearing that that wasn't the only one. Okay, so now moving on to the next card, we have the Four of Pentacles. Now this is coming in loud and clear. I'm hearing about money that she started noticing. First of all, this is when someone's tight with their money or hanging on with their money, or not doing what they're supposed to with their money, or money being spent from your account without your knowledge, or someone making a mistake with your accounts, things like that. That's what this card represents. Okay, so this is when she noticed those money spent from her account or their accounts that she did not spend. Okay, so I'm seeing that she found something out about that right away. She's going into this, wanting to tell me about this stuff here. Yeah, so this is, again, money that was being spent not on her, money she noticed from her accounts, something like that. Okay, so the next one is the Emperor. This represents him. She's saying that he was like this emperor here, always in charge or trying to be in charge. He was quiet, reserved, but he always tried to show his power towards her. If you notice, this king is holding this power stick up, so that represents his power. She always felt like he had his feet firmly planted on the ground, as this king does here. Passionate, but he didn't show his passion often. Okay, I'm hearing that she felt that he was passionate, but he didn't show it, especially in public. Okay, in public, and that bothered her sometimes, because she would think about it. It bothered her sometimes that he wasn't that affectionate in public. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, I'm gonna go through these quick, y'all. The next one we have is the 10 of Cups. So this was her in the beginning. She said that he offered her the world. This is the card of marriage and children. The American dream. You see how the couple are hugging. They're happy. They have their children too in the background. And they're home. They're standing under a cup of rainbow, and this represents everything in their lives. Their love, their friends, family, home, marriage, work, everything, okay? But she says this is what it was like in the beginning, but slowly, as she started losing that feeling that they had the American dream, it started going away slowly, real subtle. I keep hearing the word subtle. Let me get a drink, y'all. I'm drinking water here. This is just plain water. This is made by the Coors Company. I'm feeling a terrible choking sensation with this next card that's coming up. Oh, I can barely breathe. All of a sudden, I feel choked up. This next card is the 7 of Wands. This represents that there was fighting, arguments, and she always felt she was in her mind about this. Like I said, she never did talk to people about this kind of stuff that she felt, but I'm hearing that she was in her mind about this, but she always felt like she had to defend herself against some of the things that he would say or do. And again, I'm hearing the word subtle. It was very subtle. It was little things like nitpicking, little things like that. But to her, it bothered her somewhat. I'm hearing somewhat bothered her. Okay, so but as the years went on, it got more and more. She was very happy, outgoing by her videos that she made, or pictures that she made, or whatever it was that she was on, some kind of social media. You can never tell that she was unhappy or anything was wrong with them or anything like that, because she most certainly didn't show it. But he always stayed reserved in the videos. He was never outgoing like she was in the videos. He was always reserved and in the back. He would say things. But I'm hearing that if you notice, I'm hearing the word notice, that he would say little things to pick at her, like just picking at her that she didn't like, but she would never say anything. She would keep it to herself. Okay, now she's showing me the Strength card in the reverse. So I'm seeing that by the time she got to the point right before she got murdered, that she was losing her strength, not strength like physical strength, but her inner strength to put up with some of the things that she didn't like about their relationship. Okay, it wasn't, I'm hearing that it wasn't what she thought it was going to end up to be. In the beginning it was, but towards the end, it wasn't what she thought it would be towards the end. Okay, this is a hard reading, y'all, because I'm feeling a lot of sensations of choking. Like I'm literally like someone's choking me, okay? So this is the Four of Wands. She got the point to where she felt like she wanted to rest. Mainly because she was mentally tired. It didn't even seem like it. Again, I'm hearing it didn't seem like it by her videos. She was always happy-go-lucky. But on the inside, I'm feeling that she was tired, especially when she was pregnant. She was tired of certain things. And she felt like she needed a break or to get away. She feels like there was some times that when they were together that he didn't really want to be there or go or was happy wherever they were at. She would get those type of feelings, you know. And then she started thinking stuff about maybe we should take a break, not from each other, but just, you know, from going places, you know, and just relax, things like that. Okay. Well, then here comes the after I'm hearing that she confronted him about another woman, the other woman, or something like that. This was the big blowout here. It was truly unexpected. She never in her mind would ever think that her husband would cheat on her. She never thought, never. I'm hearing that word never, ever, that she ever think that he would cheat. Okay? It was a big surprise to her. This is the card of the Tower, the unexpected events happening, and you see the lightning bolt hitting the tower and all these people flying around. Okay, so never did she think that he would cheat on her. She always thought that he was going to remain faithful. Okay, so it was a huge blowout between them. And if you see, it fell right under the Seven of Wands here, where the fighting, that's about fighting, defending. So this threw her into a spin, and then she started thinking in her mind, okay, well, he's done this, and this, and then there's the money thing. She found out about that. So that made her realize that she didn't know him at all, that he was a whole different person than the person that she married or she thought she married. That's what went through her mind. Okay, he wasn't the person that she thought. He wasn't the person that she thought she married. It turned out that to her, in her eyes, he was just a player, because here's the Knight of Wands. This is the card of the player. So then she began to wonder, okay, so there's one, how many more women are there? Okay, because if he's cheating, then he's a player. That's why this card showed up. This represents him as the player. Okay, so towards the end, this is how she saw him, as the player, a big lion player. She was upset, angry about all the stuff she found out. She's getting to the point where she wasn't happy. Okay, and then, you know, we all know that she got murdered by him, and so did the children. I'm hearing that she's with her children. She's with her children, but they're in heaven, because babies that die that early automatically go to heaven. So she's not with them 24 hours a day. Okay, she's not with them constantly. Okay, she's with them on and off, because she's not with them constantly. I do feel like she did ascend, but I do feel like she comes earthbound a lot. And I'm telling you why. Because here we have the Three of Wands. This represents waiting. Okay, she's waiting for something. She's waiting for help, some kind of help to come in, because this is the card of a third party coming in to help you. Sorry, y'all, my camera's moving so much and it's doing it all by itself. This is the card of waiting for a third party to come in and help you. So she's waiting on something to happen. See, look at all this movement, y'all. I'm not doing this. I feel like she wants me to concentrate on this card here, so that's what I'm doing. She's waiting on something to come in. She's very passionate about justice. I'm hearing justice, which I do know that Chris Watts got, 3 life sentences or something like that. I'm not too familiar with this case, y'all. I know I've been seeing it, post about it and stuff, but I never really look at them. Every time I think that I'm going to, the videos are like 40 minutes long or 50 minutes long, and I just don't want to watch something that is that long. You know, that doesn't interest me like that. So my information is coming from my cards, y'all. Everything comes from the spirit guides, the tarot cards, and my own psychic abilities, y'all. This does not come from my own personal thoughts and feelings, okay? I'm telling you what the cards are telling me. All right, everything else is going to be in my disclaimer box because we are talking about other people. But she's waiting on something. She's waiting on something to happen. She's waiting to see something. So I feel like she comes earthbound a lot because here she is on the earth, but she's high up, like maybe on a mountain, looking down. But she's waiting on something. There's going to be a part 2 to this because I need to draw more cards to pick up from this card here. So she's saying that she wanted justice. She's glad that there's being justice, but she's still not entirely happy. I don't know if it's with the outcome or with what happened because there's something that she's waiting on. Okay, so I'm not getting what it is because I need to draw more cards for that, but I'm going to stop here. And then there's going to be a part 2 to this. All right, y'all. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Give me a big thumbs up. Hit that notification bell so you'll be reminded when I upload another video. Also, if you want a personal reading, contact me with the information down below, and I'll get back at you. See you next time. Bye-bye.